Hey everyone, today we're going to dive into something that affects countless people but isn't always talked about openly. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship that feels like a storm you can't escape? One minute things are calm and perfect, the next you're walking on eggshells, never knowing what's coming next. If this resonates, you might have been in a relationship with someone who has what's known as a cluster B personality disorder. I know that sounds clinical, but bear with me. Understanding these patterns can be the key to finally breaking free from cycles of confusion and hurt. And I want to explain it in a way that makes sense. So here's the heart of it. Cluster B personality disorders, there are 4 of them. Each affect a person's ability to connect, empathize, and understand boundaries. People with these disorders often feel like they need control, admiration, or attention to feel whole. And in relationships, that can play out in ways that leave you feeling, well, like you're slowly losing yourself. Maybe you've been with someone who seemed to love you one day and tear you down the next. Maybe you kept asking yourself, what did I do wrong? The truth is, these relationships aren't about what you did or didn't do. They're about underlying patterns and needs in the other person that can't be satisfied, no matter how much you give. Let's go over the basics so you know what we're dealing with. There are 4 types of cluster B personality disorders. Number 1, borderline personality disorder. This is like an emotional roller coaster. People with BPD can go from adoring you to fearing abandonment in a heartbeat. It's painful for them, and it's painful for you too. Number 2, narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissism goes beyond ego. People with NPD crave admiration, but they often can't see you as an equal. They expect attention without empathy, and that can drain you. Number 3, histrionic personality disorder. This is all about being the center of attention. People with HPD can be incredibly charismatic, but sometimes their need for attention leads to shallow or unstable connections. And number 4, antisocial personality disorder. This one's tough. People with ASPD might lie, manipulate, or exploit others for their own gain, often without remorse. This is the disorder we sometimes associate with sociopathy. Now, here's why this matters. When you're in a relationship with someone with one of these disorders, you can feel trapped in cycles of blame, guilt, and confusion. These are relationships where you might feel like you're giving everything you have, and it's still not enough. You're left wondering why nothing ever changes, or why you always feel on edge. And if this is you, I want you to hear this. It's not your fault. It's not about being not good enough or not loving enough. These relationships can be deeply painful because cluster B disorders often bring out the best and the worst in us. They can make us love fiercely, but also doubt ourselves in ways we never expected. So, what can you do? Start by recognizing the patterns. These aren't just ups and downs. They're signs that the relationship may be stuck in a cycle that's not healthy for you. Knowledge is power, and by us understanding what cluster B personality disorders look like, you can take that first step towards setting boundaries and reclaiming your sense of self. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being. You deserve relationships that build you up, not ones that leave you questioning your worth. And in our community, we're here to support you through every step of that journey. So if this resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with anyone who might need it. The more we understand, the more empowered we are to create healthy, loving relationships. And if you're ready for deeper support, come join my free relationship detox community by clicking the link in the description. It's a safe space where we dive into healing, self-worth, and boundaries together. Thanks for being here, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. Take care, and I'll see you next time.